Hi, I'm Patrick Vaughn, the Unlikely Preacher, and this is the Unlikely Minute. And today we are once again joined by Marianne McKibben-Dana. Hi, Marianne.
Hey, how are you?
Great. We've been
Good.
talking about improv and faith and Jesus. How does improv help us understand the nature of Christian community?
Hmm. One of the things I love about improv is that it is very much focused on the other, which seems not intuitive. It seems like improv is about making yourself look funny and being the star on the stage. But what I'm learning in my classes is that good improvisers are servants. They serve the other people on stage. They try to make them look good. They try to give them things to work with rather than kind of going off on their own. They listen and pay attention. Listening is really vital. And I think back to some of my early classes when I would get on stage with someone, I'd be so worried about saying something funny or saying anything really that I wouldn't listen to what the person was offering and realize they were giving me a gift that I could respond to and give them a gift that they can respond to. Instead, I was so focused on my role. And so for me, it's a powerful metaphor, a parable really for a Christian community because we're all involved in this great improvisation called life, and we have no idea what one another brings to the table. And
Mhm.
so that listening and responding and building up the other person, I think, is a powerful pattern that we can follow in the church.
Hearing you talk about church like that sounds exciting.
It's very fun. I led a workshop a couple months ago for a group of women who were kind of intrigued by this improv stuff, but they weren't sure
Hmm.
if they wanted to do it themselves. And I took them through some very gentle exercises. And one of them involved one person standing up and doing something, and then another person kind of coming up and asking them what they're doing, and then they did something else. And what I noticed is people were willing to do that because they're like, my friend is up there. They're going to have to keep doing what they're doing until I come rescue them, and that's what. So it was like it wasn't a desire to be up in front of people that led them to do it. It was a desire to support this other person, right?
Yes.
And
Yes.
so it gave them permission. They wouldn't want to be center stage themselves, but they were willing to do it to kind of support their person, their friend who was already up there. And that was a powerful kind of reminder of what it's all about and supporting one another and being community together.
Improv then points us to community, to trust, to relationship. One of the things I'm very much interested in are the Duns. Those are the people who've gotten fed up with church and left. There are about
Right,
65 million of them. And what a remarkable message for them to hear. That
right,
church can be about relationships and
mhm.
trust and a sense of adventure.
Right, absolutely.
Marianne, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Patrick.
I'm Patrick Vaughn, the Unlikely Preacher, and this has been the Unlikely Minute.